Hi friends, in this lecture we will discuss about some information about comets. Okay. In previous lecture we have studied about dwarf planet and comet. Okay. So friends, we know that all these celestial bodies are the part of our solar system. Okay. Our solar system different celestial bodies are present like sun, that is a star. Then different planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. So these are the different planets. In our solar system, there is a asteroids also, asteroids which are present in between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, in between these two planets, there are asteroids, that is minor planets. Okay. Then in our solar system, there are satellites also. Satellites, except 2 planets, that is Mercury and Venus. All other planets have their satellites. Okay. Like Earth is having only one satellite, that is Moon. Okay. After that, in our solar system, there are dwarf planets like Pluto. Pluto is a dwarf planet. Okay. And in previous lecture, we have discussed about Pluto. That is, Pluto takes 248 years to complete one revolution around the sun. Okay. And that is very huge time period. Okay. For one complete rotation, revolution, uh, for Pluto to complete one rotation around its own axis requires 6.38 days, which is very minimum time. From this, we can say that the dwarf planet, that is Pluto, having a very large period of revolution and a short period of rotation. Okay, as we know that when the planet revolves around the sun, that is called as time required to complete one revolution around the sun, that is period of revolution, and the time required to turn one complete rotation around its own axis, that is called as period of rotation. Okay. So this dwarf planet Pluto, is having large period of revolution and very short period of rotation. Okay. Likewise, Earth requires 24, 24 hours, that is one day, to complete one rotation around its own axis. That is, period of rotation for Earth is one day. Okay. And Earth requires 365 days, that is 1 year, to complete one revolution around the sun. That is, revolution period for the Earth is 1 year. Okay, all these things we know that. Okay. So in this lecture we will discuss about other some facts about comet. Okay. तर या ठिकाणी पहा, या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण डिस्कस करणार आहोत की कॉमेट बद्दल अजून काही गोष्टींबद्दल आपण जाणून घेणार आहोत. जसं की कॉमेटला जो टेल असतो, ठीक आहे, टेल ऑफ द कॉमेट, हाऊ इट इज फॉर्मड. तर हा टेल जो असतो कॉमेटचा, तो कशामुळे फॉर्म होतो किंवा तो कसा फॉर्म होतो त्याबद्दल एक आपण ऍक्टिव्हिटी पाहणार आहोत, जेणेकरून आपल्याला लक्षात येईल की त्या ठिकाणी जे कॉमेटचा जो टेल असतो तो कसा फॉर्म होतो. ठीक आहे. सो वी नो दॅट ओके, देर इज ए सन. ओके, which is at the center, and these comets are revolving around the sun in a large elliptical path like that. This is the elliptical path like that. In this path, these comets are revolving around the sun. Okay. And when these comets are very far away, we know that very far away from the sun, they look like a point. So ज्यावेळेस एक कॉमेट सूर्यापासून खूप लांब असतात, त्यावेळेस ते कसे दिसतात? एका पॉइंट सारखे. ठीक आहे. दिस इज सन. एका पॉइंट सारखे दिसतात, परंतु ज्यावेळेस ते सूर्याच्या दे आर कम क्लोजर टू द सन, दे appear, they gets visible, as well as there is a formation of tail to that comet, like that. Okay, when they are come closer, the tail is formed, like that. Okay, like that tail is formed when comet come closer to the sun, in this manner. Okay, so let us see how this tail is formed. We can understand this with the help of one activity. Before that, we have to see classification of the comets. Okay, classification, classification, classification of comets. How the comets are classified? Okay, how the comets are classified? Comets are classified in two main groups. Okay, comets comets are classified comets are classified in two main groups. In two main groups. तर दोन ग्रुप्स मध्ये काय करतो आपण कॉमेट्सला क्लासिफाय करतो. फर्स्ट वन इज लॉन्ग पीरियड कॉमेट्स. ओके, फर्स्ट वन इज लॉन्ग पीरियड comets. Long period comets. Okay, these comets take more than 200 years. These comets take these comets take these comets take more than 200 years to complete. Take more than 200 years to complete one revolution around the sun. To complete one revolution around the sun. Okay, around the sun. त्या ठिकाणी पहा, लॉंग पिरियड कॉमेट म्हणजे काय? दीर्घकालीन धूमकेतू. ठीक आहे, तर लॉंग पिरियड कॉमेट म्हणजे ज्या कॉमेटला सूर्याभोवती एक प्रदक्षिणा म्हणजे एक रिव्होल्यूशन कंप्लीट करण्यासाठी किती वेळ लागतो? 200 वर्षांपेक्षा जास्त लागतो. ठीक आहे, त्यांना आपण म्हणतो लॉंग पिरियड कॉमेट्स. दीज कॉमेट्स टेक मोर दॅन 200 years टू कंप्लीट वन रिव्होल्यूशन अराउंड द सन. त्या ठिकाणी पहा, तुम्हाला लक्षात ठेवायचे पिरियड किती लागतो? 200 years, मोर दॅन 200 years. तशा कॉमेट्सला आपण काय म्हणतो? लॉंग पिरियड कॉमेट्स. ओके, आणि जे सेकंड नंबरचे आहेत ते काय, त्याला का आपण म्हणतो? शॉर्ट पिरियड कॉमेट्स. शॉर्ट period comets. So what is mean by short period comets? The short period comets म्हणजे these comets take less than, तर पहा या ठिकाणी these comets, these these comets, these comets take take less than, take less than, less than 200 years, 200 years to complete one revolution, to complete, to complete one revolution, to complete one revolution around the sun, complete one revolution around the sun, around the sun. ओके. तर शॉर्ट पिरियड कॉमेट म्हणजे काय, ज्या कॉमेट्सला सनभोवती सूर्याभोवती एक रिव्होल्यूशन कंप्लीट करण्यासाठी किती कालावधी लागतो, लेस दॅन 200 इयर्स. ओके, 200 वर्षांपेक्षा कमी काळ लागतो. इट रिक्वायर्स लेस दॅन 200 years टू कंप्लीट वन रिव्होल्यूशन अराउंड द सन. दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज शॉर्ट पिरियड कॉमेट्स. ओके, शॉर्ट पिरियड कॉमेट्स. तर तुम्हाला लक्षात ठेवायचे कॉमेटचे दोन प्रकार असतील, लॉंग पिरियड कॉमेट आणि short period comet. Okay, remember these things always. Okay, so write down these things, then we'll discuss other things about the comet. Okay, write down these things. Now let us see, do you know so let us see, do you know this, do you know this, do you know this? Okay, so in that let us see हॅलेज कॉमेट, हॅलेचा धूमकेतू. ठीक आहे, हॅलेज, हॅलेज कॉमेट, नेम ऑफ द कॉमेट हॅलेज कॉमेट. ओके, हॅलेज कॉमेट, हॅलेचा धूमकेतू. ठीक आहे, appeared in the year, appear, appear in the year, in the year 1910. Okay, and reappeared in 1986 and reappeared and reappeared in reappeared in 1986 in 1986. Okay, in 1986. Its central part of nucleus, its central its central part of nucleus, its central part of nucleus, its its central part of nucleus was found to be 16 km long, was found to be was found to be 16 km long, 16 kilometer 16 km long and 16 km long and 7.5 km wide and 7.5 km wide, 7.5 km wide. Okay. Halley's comet takes 76 years to complete its revolution around the sun. Halley's comet, Halley's comet, Halley's comet, Halley's comet takes 76 years, takes 76 years, 76 years to complete its revolution, to complete to complete its revolution, to complete its revolution, its revolution around the sun, around the sun, around the sun. Okay. So let us see. Halley's comet is, you can see, this is appear like this, long tail like that. Okay. In this way you can see. So this Halley's comet Halley's comet. Okay. Halley's comet. So in this we have to remember that is Halley's comet appear in the year 1910. यापूर्वी हॅलेचा जो धूमकेतू आहे तो कधी दिसला होता? स्काय मध्ये 1910 साली आणि त्यानंतर 1986 साली. म्हणजे हे किती वर्षानंतर दिसला? 1986 मायनस 1910 म्हणजे 76 इयर्स आफ्टर. ओके. याचा अर्थ काय? हॅलेचा जो धूमकेतू आहे, हॅलेज कॉमेट आहे, त्याला वन रिव्होल्यूशन कंप्लीट करण्यासाठी अराउंड द सन किती वर्ष लागतात? 76 इयर्स लागतात. ठीक आहे, 76 इयर्स. आणि जो सेंट्रल पार्ट आहे न्यूक्लियसचा हॅलेच्या, तर त्याची लांबी किती आहे? 16 किलोमीटर. रिमेंबर दिस थिंग्स. त्याची लांबी किती आहे? जो सेंटरचा जो पार्ट असतो हा, ठीक आहे, त्याची लांबी किती आहे? 16 किलोमीटर. आणि त्याची रुंदी म्हणजे विड्थ किती आहे? 7.5 किलोमीटर. ठीक आहे. तर हे असेल हॅलेचा धूमकेतू. 1986 मध्ये हा दिसला होता. ठीक आहे, लास्टली. तर आता हा कधी दिसेल यानंतर? तर 1986 प्लस 76 टू Okay, in the year 2062, okay, 2062, in the year 2062, that Halley's comet will reappear. Okay, लक्षात ठेवा. The Halley's comet will reappear in the year. The Halley's comet, the Halley's, the Halley's comet will reappear in the year, appear in the year 2062. Okay, in the year 2062. So this is about Halley's comet. Write down these things. Now let us see one activity. From this activity you can understand how the tail of the comet is formed. Okay. So let us see. A bit of fun. Okay. A bit of fun activity. So let us see in this activity. In this activity, material required is a table fan, a bangle. In this activity, a material required is a table fan, a bangle, a table fan, a table fan, a bangle, a table fan, bangle, a piece of light cloth, a piece of a piece of piece a piece of light a piece of light cloth, then twinned string twinned string and thread, twinned twinned string and thread. Okay, and thread. So this material is required to do this activity. So let us see. There is a fan like that. This is not actual uh, shape of fan. Let us suppose this is a fan. Okay, fan. Okay, like that. This is a fan. Okay, as shown in picture, sew the cloth around the bangle. So in this activity, as shown in the picture, as shown in the picture, sew the cloth, sew the cloth, sew the cloth around sew the cloth around the bangle, around the bangle, around the bangle. Take take a string as long as length of cloth. Take a string as long as cloth, as long as cloth, as long as cloth, and tie it to the bangle, and tie it to the bangle, tie it to the bangle. त्या ऍक्टिव्हिटी मध्ये काय करायचं पहा, एक पंखा घ्यायचा आहे, पंखा, फॅन, आणि एक आपल्याला काय करायचं, एक बँगल घ्यायची आहे, बँगल म्हणजे बांगडी. ठीक आहे, लाईक दॅट. दिस इज द बँगल, लाईक दॅट. सपोज दिस, लाईक दॅट, दिस इज अ बँगल. आणि काय घ्यायचं आपल्याला, एक पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ. ओके, आणि तो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ स्ट्रिंग अशा पद्धतीनं टाई करायचंय बँगलला, की ओके, लाईक दॅट. So this is a, like that, there is a cloth. Okay, string, bangle. This is a bangle. This is a cloth. Okay, string, and this is a bangle. Bangle. Okay. Once here, now hold the bangle in front of fan. Now hold hold the bangle hold the bangle in front of the fan, in front in front of the fan, in front of the fan, in front of the fan, and put on the fan, and put on the fan, put on the fan, आणि पंखा चालू करा. तर काय होईल, तर या ठिकाणी वी नो दॅट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस एअर, like that, air is blowing. Okay, and due to that it will forcing away cloth from the fan. Okay, forcing away, like that, in this direction. Okay, in the direction of wind. Okay, in the direction of air, the cloth is forcing away and forming like a tail. Okay, forming a tail. Okay, in the same manner there is a formation of tail of the comet. Okay, तर जे कॉमेट आहे ते कॉमेटचं जे टेल असतं ते अशाच पद्धतीनं फॉर्म होतं. ठीक आहे, बिकॉज दिस फोर्स इज force of air or wind forcing this cloth in the direction of air, that is away from the fan. Like that, the sun is there, and sun forcing, because of heat and light of the sun, it forces gases around the comet and dust particles away from the sun, and due to that forming the tail of the comet. Okay, understand? So like that, from this activity we can understand how the tail of the comet is formed. Okay, hope you understand this activity in very well manner. Write down these things and draw the diagram. Okay. So friends, in this lecture we have discussed about some information and facts about comet. Okay. In next lecture we will discuss about meteor and summary of the topic. Okay. So we are uh, in the last of the topic, that is the universe, and this is very interesting topic actually. And in this topic we have discussed many things. We are now in the last of the topic, and in the last we will discuss about meteor and summary of the topic. Okay. So in this topic we have discussed the stars, planet, about galaxy, types of galaxy. Okay. Then we have discussed about each planet in detail. Okay. Then about satellites, asteroids, dwarf planet. Okay. Comet. So we have discussed all these things, and hope you understand all these things in very well manner. Okay. So now we stop here, and in next lecture we will discuss remaining part of the syllabus of this topic. Okay. So we stop here. Thank you.